Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome back to the Crypto Bully Bear channel where there's only fun decoding. Excuse me, no financial advice. First, I just want to say shout out to the space. Monero had a space on Twitter last night. I was on there, I don't know, it's like the third time I was trying to get onto a space and trying to speak, and for whatever reason, my mic doesn't work. I don't know. It's like somebody's blocking me from speaking in these spaces for whatever reason. But just want to say thank you for all the kind words you said on the space, acknowledging the work that I put out there. I appreciate you. If it wasn't for the community out there as a whole, I would have no content to actually put out there. So I thank everybody in that space last night. Thank you for your contributions, and thank you for the shout out. And anybody else who mentioned me, thank you again. I appreciate it. What I wanted to say. Hold on. Before I show you anything, I know I mentioned some dates to you. I was mentioning the 5th of November. I was mentioning 7/11. And 9/11, because of the dates that were falling on the 311th day, 313th day was 7/11, and 9/11, which I was talking about November 7th and November 9th. But again, I always say we get caught up with the Gregorian calendar, whatever it's called anyway. The calendar that we know today, that we use today, we can use that as a reference, but I don't think they're going by that. I think they go by the Julian calendar. So the Julian calendar is like 13 days out from there. So November 5th would actually be tomorrow. So I think the 18th plays a big part in this because it's also 9/11. That date in the Julian calendar is November 5th also. So I don't know. I'm just throwing dates out there, okay? Don't hold me to any dates. I'm just having fun and just saying that certain dates just line up, okay? I'm not going to say that this is definitely going to happen, because if I knew 1,000% that things were going to exactly happen on certain dates, then I'd be charging you guys, because none of yous would know that, and that's how I would get my money. So, but since I just go off of feelings and not too much off of code, I mean, I have people that go off of code, and it's fun because me, like, I'll visualize something and I'll keep these images in my head, and when I see other things, that's how I can link on the thing. I'll be like, oh shit, I remember hearing that, or I remember seeing that lines up with this lines up with that, and then I'll have other decoders will come and show me, like, work from code, you know what I mean, from like gematria and the meetings and the old Egyptian mythology, which I'm not educated in those particular fields. I haven't educated myself for that information. So long story short, I go off of symbols and feels from my stomach, and like just kind of like common sense type of thing, using my eyes and stuff like that. And then I'll kind of blend in the other people that do code stuff, and I'll be like, oh shit, okay, that lines up. No wonder why I felt like this looking at this particular thing, because that lines up with code. So I felt like the 18th should be lining up because that's the 5th, 18th, 19th, 20th. So the 20th would be the 7th, and the 22nd would be 9/11, really. Those dates, we shall see what happens. But again, when I looked at that Bearable Guy, that last stocking, it had this lined up with Thursday. And I remember the Big Bang, right? If we're going to have a Big Bang, I remember the Big Bang Theory had an episode where Elon Musk was on there, and it was during Thanksgiving. And there's a lot of like 3X's. We see 3X's, so we're thinking that there's some type of trifecta, right? I showed you the video on the bowling, right? Bowling basement on Citizens Bank. In my opinion, again, I still feel like they're connected with Metallicus, Citizens Bank, right? White and green and stuff like that. Then we had Drake. I showed you the song, again, whatever, if you want to think. The song started from the bottom, now we're here. If you looked at the video, you'll see them bowling on lane 16. 16, P is the 16th letter. So anyway, I'm getting just back to bowling again, is because when you get 3X's that we've been seeing, the 3X's, you get a turkey. turkey relates to Thanksgiving. Elon Musk was on there talking about rocket ships and taking off and going to Mars. So the 23rd, and also remember we were talking about Jordan. Jordan's been in the freaking news a lot with King James, comparing Jordan to King James. King James LeBron was also mentioned in The Simpsons. So just, I don't know, just a few things that I'm just taking in. This month is also Adoption Month. Fibonacci Day is on the 23rd. There's a few other things that were on the 23rd. Cashew Day was on the 23rd as well, which I found the word cash is in cashew. So there's a few days. If you go on there, you can see. I think I saved it on this phone, so unfortunately I ain't going back and forth. You get what you see. And I'm just gonna show you a few things over here because I only got minimum space in here. But DC, right? I told you this has to do with all about DC characters, all right? Comic book characters. Batman is the number one character in this film. Go watch. The movies are connected, okay? You could go watch the movies. I'm not even going to get into that. I'm just going to show you these few things here. Now, look at the legends. Look who this guy is over here. Legends. The Atom, okay? The Atom. All right, this is the Legends of Tomorrow. All right, these are DC characters. Batman is DC. Superman is DC. Okay, why DC characters? Because digital currency. DC, digital currency. All right, go back to Dancing with the Stars when there was that old guy that was dancing there. He danced to Lady and the Tramp. Type in Old Man Dancing to Lady and the Tramp. It was actually a song from 1955. Funny enough, 55 again. I think in that episode, if you watch, there's what was it? Him? I don't know if it's in that dance scene. The next episode, you'll see Big DC on the dance floor. You'll see Crayola crayons, baby blocks and stuff like that for birth. Like we said, we're talking about we're talking about birth, a new system, a new birth. Okay? You could even go to the Big Bang Theory and go watch season 9, episode 1, because I told you in Gematria, the Phoenix is 91. 91 equals the Phoenix. So go to Big Bang Theory, go watch episode 9, season 9, episode 1. Sorry, season 9, episode 1. That's 91. And you'll see a marriage, like partnerships. And then you even hear Leonard talking about a baby. There's your representation of a new birth. Baby, new birth. The Phoenix, it's coming. It is coming. Okay? You know? I mean, look at this. You see Golden Label. Look at that. Adam. All right? Mr. Adam, Golden Label. They had Black Adam. Multiverse, just a few things that I seen. Check this out. New Era hats.
Here are some results from a search.
Now, you remember this company, right? They came out with this company called New Era. Let's press it. Not these sponsors shit. Oh, hold on. I want to show you something. And we always talking about the 9.5 or the 11.5, right? 55. Why we keep seeing the 9.5. Now remember, in the New Era, they had a company also with 59. 59.50. 59.50. Okay? But and it's crazy. When you start understanding, you're going to be like, damn, yo, this shit's been on your head the whole time. What is it called? New Era. The New Era. What's going to happen in the New Era? Look at this sign. Look at this. And these symbols. See the red? You see how the red is? Okay. Hold on.